Good morning, dear viewers. Coming to you live from our Shillong studio, this is Breakfast News on DD News Meghalaya. Let's get you up to speed right away with a look at this morning's headlines. Government NHIDCL begin repairs on Shillong Peninsula Road. KSU and FKJGP call off protest. PM Modi announces fast-track courts bill for paper leak cases. Sonam Wangchuk ends 26-day hunger strike after centre's assurance. Trump warns Iran over fresh Houthis attacks in shipping. Russia expresses readiness to resolve conflict with Ukraine during talks with US in Manila. And now the news in detail. First, let's take a look at the local news. Swift action by the state government and NHIDCL yesterday averted a planned road repair protest by the KSU Southeast Central Circle and FKJGP Riwar Mingi Circle on the damaged Shillong Peninsula Road near Latlinkon. Officials began restoration work after repeated demands from local organizations, prompting the groups to suspend their repair drive. NHIDCL has been directed to build a temporary subway for light vehicles while permanent repairs continue. Police were deployed at the site and the organizations warned they would resume protests if the restoration work is delayed again.
Tujuh ni nak kena company badai and try kloino kan, bang pendak kloino kan nak kena surok kaba di software gina ne, nama la kame bang ya nyo kali ha, nama ba ki pai ba mi sete kinong belas ki la kame ki bang yo nak semen usiap unarot nama sete si de ki im singi dak belas ki, te habide and kamar ba mandi, te las tang kodor ga sete, te kam begini kali ha, ro kali kit malbam. Kau online nyo, te nama ba menin keski, ni songkang yang ginong yun ang hat, keling ang kano ka dol man ilatin kesne, ang kita barit hakato pot, podong baha kasurok, nang hiyang basurok, nang iyo intit, naw kaw hakadol kalay, hindi apa na di basno wana kasurok, kadol kaw lapoy ukasaw, anday ku, semua lak tajo, tidak wah, bagan kena company barit try ka dumdam, ang pentuay ka nakam.
MEPGCL, in collaboration with the DDMA West Garo Hills, yesterday conducted a large-scale mock drill at Gonal Dam and downstream villages to test dam safety and flood emergency preparedness. The exercise assessed evacuation, rescue, communication and interagency coordination in a simulated flood scenario involving police, SDRF, fire and emergency services, health officials and local residents. Authorities urged the public to rely only on official updates and cooperate during such disaster preparedness exercises. Now, the regional news. All 25 bodies trapped inside the under-construction tunnel of the NHPC Tista Stage 6 hydroelectric project in Namchi district, Sikkim, have been recovered, bringing the 4-day rescue operation to an end. Multiple central and state agencies took part in the rescue efforts. The Sikkim government has constituted a 4-member inquiry committee to investigate the cause of the tragedy and submit its report within 15 days.
हम लोग ने राज्य सरकार के तरफ से जो इसमें बहुत दुखद घटना हुई घटी और मैं और हमारा राज्य का राज्यपाल महोदय भी वहाँ पर अपना खुद व्यक्तिगत रूप से वहाँ पहुँचा, पूरा जायजा लिया और हमारा राज्य सरकार का हम लोग ने इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया कि जो भी मदद चाहे वहाँ पर, क्योंकि वहाँ जाने का तो कोई ऐसा कोई चारा नहीं था, लेकिन हम लोग ने SDRF का टीम तैनात किया, NDRF का टीम आया और माइनिंग सेफ्टी टीम भी आया। सब मिल के जो सक्सेस हुआ है, बॉडी रिकवर करने का सक्सेस हम लोग ने किया, अभी तक हो चुका है। और हम लोग ने हर हॉस्पिटल में जहाँ भी पोस्टमार्टम हुआ था उसको हम लोग ने डायरेक्शन दिया था कि तुरंत जैसा भी तुरंत करें, और राज्य सरकार के तरफ से एसग्रेस के रूप में हम लोग ने जो भी डिजीज फैमिली को हम लोग ने 4-4 लाख रुपए देने का हम लोग ने घोषणा किया, हम लोग देंगे। जो
इंक्वायरी आयोग का
तो हम लोग ने इंक्वायरी में आयोग भी गठन किया इसका कारण क्या है, वहाँ पर ब्लास्ट क्यों हुआ, क्या है इसके कारण, इसके पास कोई ऐसा टेक्निकल लैप्सेस, कोई ऐसा कंपनी का लैप्सेस तो नहीं है, इसलिए हम लोग ने कमेटी गठन कर चुका है।
Moving on to the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the government has taken several steps since the paper leak incident, with the accused arrested and lodged in jail. In a video message, he said protecting students' interests and ensuring they do not lose an academic year remains the government's top priority. He announced that a proposal for fast-track courts and stricter punishment in paper leak cases will be discussed by the Cabinet before being introduced in Parliament next week, with the aim of securing its early passage. Furthermore, the Delhi High Court today notified a dedicated fast-track court for paper leak cases.
निर्देश दिए थे। मैं जानता हूं कि पेपर लीक एक कोई मामूली विषय नहीं है। लाखों विद्यार्थी और उनके अभिभावकों के लिए बहुत ही पीड़ादायक है। फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट के लिए विभागों को निर्देश दिए थे। आज विभागों ने लगातार मेहनत करके देर रात मुझे मुसद्दा भी दे दिया। फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट और कठोर सजा के प्रावधान के साथ का ये मुसद्दा कल कैबिनेट में चर्चा होगी। कैबिनेट के साथियों के सुझाव के बाद उसका अंतिम रूप दिया जाएगा और सोमवार से संसद का दूसरा सप्ताह शुरू हो रहा है, तब जल्द से जल्द उस बिल को सदन में पारित कराने का प्रयास किया जाएगा।
Activist Sonam Wangchuk ended his 26-day hunger strike at a private hospital in Gurugram after discussions with Union Ministers Jagat Prakash Nadda and Jitendra Singh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi wished him a speedy recovery and urged him to follow medical advice. Wangchuk, who had been fasting since June 28th over education reforms and accountability in paper leak cases, said he ended the protest after prolonged negotiations and appealed for peace. President Draupadi Murmu held delegation-level talks with Romanian President Nicolae Dan in Bucharest, where both countries signed MOUs to strengthen cooperation in science, technology and sports. On the final leg of her three-nation visit, President Murmu was accorded a ceremonial welcome and is scheduled to address the India-Romania Business Forum and interact with the Indian community, with the visit aimed at expanding bilateral ties in trade, defense, IT, renewable energy, education and cultural exchanges.
यात्रा के दौरान मैं इंडिया रोमानिया बिजनेस फोरम को भी संबोधित करूंगी। रक्षा सहयोग भी हमारी साझेदारी का एक महत्वपूर्ण स्तंभ है। हमने नियमित आदान प्रदान, ट्रेनिंग, कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग तथा दोनों देशों के डिफेंस इंडस्ट्रीज के बीच घनिष्ठ सहयोग के माध्यम से इस क्षेत्र में साझेदारी को और सुदृढ़ करने पर सहमति व्यक्त की। मित्रों, शिक्षा, संस्कृति तथा पीपल टू पीपल कांटेक्ट भारत रोमानिया संबंधों की आधारशिला है और मुझे खुशी है कि आज हमने इन दोनों में 3 महत्वपूर्ण साझेदारी पर हस्ताक्षर किए हैं। हम लोगों के सामने हम प्रोग्राम ऑफ कोऑपरेशन इन साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के अंतर्गत जॉइंट रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट का विस्तार करेंगे। बुखारेस्ट यूनिवर्सिटी में
A voluntary shutdown and wheel jam strike continued across Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir as the Joint Awami Action Committee called for mass participation to press for its demands and pay tribute to protesters killed during the movement. The UN Human Rights Office has expressed concern over the unrest and called for investigations into the deaths, while India said the protests reflect decades of alleged exploitation, denial of rights and administrative oppression in Pakistan-occupied territories. Now the international news. US President Donald Trump has warned Iran that it will be held directly responsible for any further attacks by the Iran-backed Houthis group on maritime vessels. Trump said any renewed assaults on shipping routes would invite major US military retaliation against both Tehran and the Houthis, following reports of fresh attacks on Saudi Arabian vessels.
Of the Red Sea by the Houthi rebels, opening up another front in the war.
This is what happens. So far, it hasn't happened, might happen, but we take care of things. If something like that happens, we take care of it. You know, we've done that with the Houthis before, and we haven't heard from them in a while since we did what we did originally. That was about 45 days of very powerful action we took against the Houthis. And we've had no problem with the Houthis. They've had no problem with us for a long period of time, including during this conflict. I think that if there is something like that, we'll just have to take care of business.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov met U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on the sidelines of the ASEAN ministerial meetings in Manila to discuss the Ukraine conflict, diplomatic relations and regional issues. Lavrov reaffirmed Russia's readiness for a peaceful resolution in line with the Anchorage Agreement, urged against further arms supplies to Ukraine, and both leaders also discussed improving the functioning of their diplomatic missions and the situation in West Asia. Let's take a look at the sports news. India defeated Zimbabwe by 7 wickets in the first T20 international of the 3-match series in Harare, chasing down a target of 126 in just 13.2 overs. Vaibhav Suryavanshi started with a blistering 50 off 19 balls after Zimbabwe had posted 125 for 7 in 20 overs. The second T20 international will be played at the same venue tomorrow. Let's take a look at the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 23 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 30 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 72%. Rainfall 8.2 millimeters. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 82%. Rainfall 2.6 millimeters. Meanwhile, in Joai, minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 81%. Rainfall 1 millimeter. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Joai says moderate rain with thunderstorm likely to occur at many places. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Government NHIDCL begin repairs on Shillong to Nursla Road. KSU and FKJGP call off protest. PM Modi announces fast-track courts bill for paper leak cases. Sonam Wangchuk ends 26-day hunger strike after centre's assurance. Trump warns Iran over fresh Houthis attacks on shipping. Russia expresses readiness to resolve conflict with Ukraine during talks with US in Manila. Thank you for starting your morning with the breakfast news. Don't go anywhere as the Khasi News Bulletin is coming up next. For updates throughout the day, do connect with us on our social media platforms. I'm Dasenika Pirbhat. Thanks for watching and have a great day ahead.